Hello everyone, welcome to Top Tutors. Due to current COVID-19 pandemic situation and national and international lockdowns, Cbse has reduced the syllabus for 2022-21 academic year. Cbse officially announced 30% reduction of syllabus. Today let us review 12th grade mathematics syllabus for this academic year 2020-21. So 30% discount offer from Cbse, a great news. The portions what we have to cover and what has been reduced, that we can check. Unit 1, relation and function. Chapter 1, relations and function. Types of relations: reflexive, symmetric, transitive and equivalent relation. It is there. One-to-one and on-to functions are there. Composite functions reduced. Inverse of a function is also reduced. Unit 2, algebra. Chapter number 2, inverse trigonometric functions. Definition, a range, domain, principal value branch, but graphs of inverse trigonometric functions reduced. Elementary properties of inverse trigonometric functions is also reduced. In unit 2, it's of chapter 3, matrices. In matrices, concept, notation, order, equality, types of matrices are there. Zero and identity matrix is there. Transpose of a matrix, symmetric and skew symmetric matrices, operation on matrices, addition, multiplication and multiplication with scalar, it is there. Symbol properties of addition, multiplication and scalar multiplication, it is there. Non-commutativity of multiplication of matrices, still there. But existence of non-zero matrices whose product is the zero matrix, it is reduced. Concept of elementary row and column operations reduced. Invertible matrices, it is there. Last part, proof of the uniqueness of inverse if it exists, that is also reduced. Now chapter 4, determinants. Determinant of a square matrix up to 3 by 3 matrices, it is there. Properties of determinants reduced. Minors, cofactors, it is there. Application of determinants in finding the area of a triangle is there. Adjoint and inverse of a square matrix is there. Then consistency, inconsistency and number of solutions of system of linear equations by examples reduced. Solving system of linear equations in 2 or 3 variables, having unique solution using inverse of a matrix, it is there. Then chapter 5, continuity and differentiability. In that continuity and differentiability, derivative of composite functions, chain rule, derivative of inverse trigonometric functions are there, derivative of implicit functions is there, concept of exponential and logarithmic functions, it is there, derivatives of logarithmic and exponential functions, logarithmic differentiation is there, derivative of functions expressed in parametric forms, it is the second order derivative is there. But last part, Rolls and Lagrange's mean value theorem, and their geometric interpretation reduced. Then chapter 6, application of derivatives. Application of derivative is the rate of change of bodies reduced. Increase, decrease functions, tangents and normals. But use of derivatives in approximation it is reduced. Maxima and minima, it is the first derivative test motivated geometrically and second derivative test given as a provable tool. Simple problems that illustrate basic principles and understanding of the subject as well as real life situations. Chapter 7, integrals, integration and inverse process of differentiation, integration of a variety of functions by substitution, by partial fractions, integration by parts, evolution of simple integrals of the following types and problem based on them. First one, integral of 1 by x square plus or minus a square dx, integral of 1 by root x square plus or minus a square dx, integral of 1 by root a square minus x square dx is the integral 1 by ax square plus bx plus c dx, integral 1 by root ax square plus bx dx is there. Then integral px plus q by upon ax square plus bx plus c dx is the integral px plus q upon root of ax square plus bx plus c dx is the integral root of a square plus or minus x square dx is the integral root of x square minus a square dx is there. But last two, integral of root a square plus bx plus c dx, it is reduced. Integral p x plus q into root of ax square plus bx plus c dx is also reduced. Fine. Then chapter 7, integrals. From in the chapter itself, definite integrals as a limit of a sum reduced. Fundamental theorem of calculus without proof is there. Basic properties of definite integrals, evaluation of definite integrals, it is there. Now chapter 8, applications of the integrals. Applications in finding the area under simple curves, it is there, especially lines, circles, parabolas, ellipses in standard form only, it is there. But area between any of the two above said curves, the region should be clearly identifiable. That part is taken, reduced. Then chapter 9, differential equation. Definitions, order and degree, general and particular solutions of a differential equation. But formation of differential equation whose general solution is given is reduced. Solution of differential equations by method of separations of variables is there. Solutions of homogeneous differential equations of first order and first degree is there. Solutions of linear differential equation of the type dy by dx plus py equal to q, where p and q are functions of x or constant, it is there. But dx by dy plus px equal to q, where p and q are functions of y or constant, is reduced. Chapter 10, vectors. Vectors and scalars, magnitude and directions of a vector, direction, cosine and direction ratios of a vector, types of vectors, equal, unit, zero, parallel and collinear vectors, it is there. Position vector of a point, negative of a vector, components of a vector, addition of vectors, multiplication of a vector by a scalar, position vector of a point dividing a line segment in a given ratio, it is there. Definition, geometrical interpretation, properties and applications of scalar or dot product of a vector, it is there. Vector cross product, it is there. But scalar triple product of vectors is reduced. Chapter 11, three-dimensional geometry. Directions, cosines and direction ratios of a line joining 2 points, it is there. Cartesian equation and vector equation of a line, it is there. Coplanar and skew lines, shortest distance between two lines, Cartesian and vector equation of a plane, but angle between two lines, two plane, a line and a plane is reduced. Distance of a point from a plane is there. Chapter 12, linear programming, introduction, related terminology such as constraints, objective functions, optimization, different types of linear programming problems. But mathematical formulation of LP problems, linear programming problems, is reduced. Graphical method of solution for problems in two variable is there. Feasible and infeasible region, bounded only, unbounded is reduced. Feasible and infeasible solutions are there. Optimal feasible solutions up to 3 non-trivial constraints are there. Probability, chapter 13. Conditional probability is there. Multiplication theorem on probability, independent events, total probability are there. Bayes theorem is there. Random variable and its probability distribution is there, but mean and variance of random variable is reduced. Binomial probability distribution is also reduced. Okay, so a lot of portions, almost 30, 1/3 is reduced. Now, there is a instruction from the director of Cbse to the head of the institution. The head of schools and teachers may ensure that the topics that have been reduced are also explained to the students to the extent required to connect different topics. However, the reduced syllabus will not be part of the topics for internal assessment and year-end board examination. So clear, right?